I'm Justine. I'm going to talk to you about loan modification myths. This whole thing about the loan modification thing is getting out of hand. Are we really so easily manipulated, or are desperate people just clutching to anything to keep from falling into debt? So many homeowners on the verge of losing their homes will do anything. Listen to anyone, take anyone's advice. As long as it's authoritative and the answer satisfies their wants. Why? Because even a flicker of hope can renew the enthusiasm of a command man. Problem is, loan mods for the masses are band-aids on cancer. But the voice of reason is drowned out by shouts of rescue. Are you one of them? I'm all for the hope, but it is accompanied by action and a dose of reality. Homeowners in distress for miraculous results. The loan modification that reduces the amount of what you owe and cuts the interest rate to below the market level. Reality is, you don't have a job, or do you? The reality, thinking that the bank is going to let you keep your home if you don't have a job, is very far-fetched. Urban myths penetrate the misplaced optimism. Many people I've spoken with are in the process of a loan modification, and they're in the trial period, whereas many of them will not go ahead and have succeeded. Sure, a previous few will fit into the narrow guidelines and have a flawless completed application, fall on the right person's desk at the right day, and will reap rewards. It's happened to a little over 300,000 people, but the vast majority of applicants who are granted 3-month or a 6-month trial modification will never see the permanent loan modification. Many shouldn't even be put through the trial programs, but when their debt to income ratio with the trial payment is well above the 50th percentile, when they're unemployed, and when they're drowning in debt or unsecured debt and can barely afford to keep food on the table and the lights on. I've talked to people who got to go ahead for a trial modification and payments at nearly 90% of their take-home pay. That's freaking ridiculous. I mean, who can live without food? Less than 1 in 4 people who might take it through a trial payment programs actually get the premature modification, and 75% of those end up in default, again, with a year. Why? Because changing someone's payment doesn't change their habits, and the bank knows it, but they can't keep on collecting payments from those desperate souls who cling onto a dream that they will be among the lucky few. And those homeowners will keep right on paying, even go further into debt, or worse, to keep up their end of the bargain, only to be crushed by one-page letter summarizing denying their application and requiring them to make up a back payment. There is a kicker. While these loan modifications programs are running their course, so is this foreclosure, and so many times riding shotgun with the modification denial is a notice of a trustee's sale, and at the point it's game over. Too late to attempt the other options, which are more likely to succeed given the time, options that were the most prominent given the facts. People who could have done a short sale, for instance, lose their home to foreclosure, preventing them from buying another home from 5 to 7 years, and possibly even 10. At the bottom of the market, the gutting them emotionally, and the banks actually lose their money than they would have if the property had been liquidated in a short sale. The neighbors are on the block suffer from a brightened home with a further reduced property values. And everyone wonders what went wrong. The voices are wrong. We have to make better decisions based on the facts and experiences and the guidance of those with proven success, not on the potash opinions of those who don't have to stake in the decision. Don't buy into the misguided claims of lawmakers who just want to keep their jobs. Don't listen to the scam companies who try to take up an upfront payment to process the loan modification when your gut is telling you it isn't going to fly. Don't bind foully and suggest to your friends and neighbors. Don't let anyone keep you from doing what you know is right and the right thing in the long run. There's too much at risk. We're all adults, and we have to start acting like it. Call me at 740-922-2387 to go ahead and learn about your options. I have many suggestions on how to go ahead and cut down your loan payments, as well as the process of loan modifications. If you're in default with many credit cards, go ahead and contact me and I can go ahead and help you out with that. I have 14 steps that'll assist you in your process of getting your loans down to a reduced level without having to consolidate. We all know consolidation is very expensive, and it's really not worth the trouble of making the payments with a consolidation. You have the money, you have the ability to go ahead and reduce your payments just by taking a few simple steps. So I ask you once again, if you'll go ahead and contact me, I can give you a half-hour consultation that's free, and you will be on your way to making a fresh start.